Steve, Lauren, today's hearing focused on what is the proper venue for this challenge, state or federal court. It is the latest instance of this getting to a courtroom, all centered around an 8-year term on the state Supreme Court. It was the closest statewide race in the 2024 cycle, and nearly 3 months later, no winner has formally been sworn in. It comes following 2 recounts and the State Board of Elections' dismissal of Jefferson Griffin's election protests, with today's effort landing in front of the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia.
This case became moot on Wednesday evening when the North Carolina Supreme Court dismissed the petition for a writ of prohibition.
Last week, the state Supreme Court dismissed a request to issue an expedited decision, ruling it should have first gone to a lower level.
Judge Griffin's extraordinary request to retroactively change long-standing election rules and thereby disenfranchise more than 60,000 North Carolina voters should confront the federal civil rights laws in a federal forum as Congress intended.
Griffin has questioned the validity of more than 65,000 votes, with issues ranging from improper registration to identification, including for overseas voters.
If you're talking about folks who have never stepped foot in North Carolina, they've never lived in North Carolina, but they're able to vote in North Carolina elections, that is unconstitutional. And if you're talking about some incomplete registrations, that is a long-term failure from the state board to collect that information.
On the other side, Democrats and now even some Republicans believe the race has been settled, sharply criticizing the prolonged battle, accusing Griffin of cherry-picking ballots in hopes of making up the difference. Jacqueline Marks of Carborough cast her ballot alongside her daughter during early voting. She tells us her daughter was born in China but is a naturalized U.S. citizen. It was only a few weeks ago that Marks learned her daughter's ballot was being challenged.
Because I'm the mother of 2 naturalized immigrants, and I'm the daughter of 2 naturalized immigrants, and I will be dipped in Carolina barbecue sauce before I see that my parents risked their lives and those of their families and fought for our country so that their grandchildren could lose their votes.
Earlier this month, the state Supreme Court blocked certification of this race. When a winner could formally be recognized remains to be seen, certainly dependent on the outcome of these legal challenges. In downtown Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.